More than 80% of drivers unknowingly shorten the life of their vehicles with everyday habits. Automatic cars are designed for convenience and durability, but they're not indestructible. Small driving behaviors, the kind most people never think twice about, can quietly lead to transmission failure, engine wear, overheating, and repair bills that easily climb into the thousands. The good news? Nearly all of these mistakes are preventable. Here are 15 common habits that slowly damage automatic cars and what you should do instead. Number 15. Shifting between reverse and drive while still moving. One of the fastest ways to damage an automatic transmission is shifting from reverse to drive or before the vehicle has fully stopped. When you do this, the transmission is forced to abruptly change the direction of internal power flow. Clutch packs, gears, and bands are suddenly asked to fight against the car's existing momentum. Over time, this repeated shock wears out internal components and can lead to slipping, harsh shifting, or complete transmission failure. Always come to a complete stop before changing gears. 1 second of patience can save thousands in repairs. Number 14. Misusing the air recirculation button. That small button with the circular arrow controls whether your AC pulls air from outside or recirculates the air inside the cabin. On hot days, leaving the system in fresh air mode forces your AC compressor to cool extremely hot outside air. That makes it work harder, increases fuel consumption, and accelerates wear on the compressor, a repair that can cost $800 to $1,500. On the other hand, leaving recirculation on constantly can cause moisture buildup and foggy windows in cooler weather. Use recirculation on hot days to cool the cabin faster. Switch to fresh air mode in cold or humid weather to prevent fogging. Number 13. Frequently driving on low fuel. Many drivers wait until the fuel warning light has been on for days before refueling. That's risky. In most modern cars, the fuel pump sits inside the gas tank and relies on gasoline to stay cool and lubricated. When the tank runs low, the pump can overheat. Sediment from the bottom of the tank may also get stirred up, potentially clogging injectors or filters. Replacing a fuel pump can cost $400 to $800. Injector repairs can be even more expensive. Keep your fuel tank above 1/4 full whenever possible. Number 12. Ignoring dashboard warning lights. Warning lights are not suggestions. They are early alerts designed to prevent larger damage. A check engine light could indicate something minor, like a loose gas cap, or something serious, such as a misfire or failing sensor. Driving for months with a warning light on can allow minor issues to escalate into major repairs. According to roadside assistance data from organizations like AAA, unresolved warning lights are a leading cause of breakdowns. Have warning lights scanned and diagnosed promptly. Number 11. Not using the parking brake. Many automatic drivers assume park is enough. But when you don't use the parking brake, the vehicle's entire weight rests on a small metal component inside the transmission called the parking pawl. On inclines, this puts unnecessary stress on that part. Over time, repeated strain can cause damage that requires transmission disassembly. Engage the parking brake every time you park, even on flat ground. Number 10. Coasting in neutral. Some drivers believe shifting into neutral while going downhill saves fuel. That might have been somewhat true decades ago with carbureted engines, but in modern fuel-injected vehicles, it actually does the opposite. When you lift off the accelerator while the car is still in gear, the engine control system often cuts fuel delivery completely. That means zero fuel consumption during deceleration. Shift into neutral, however, and the engine must idle to keep running, which means it continues burning fuel the entire time. On top of that, you lose engine braking, forcing you to rely more heavily on your brakes. That extra brake use generates heat, increases wear, and reduces control in emergencies. Staying in gear not only saves fuel, but also keeps your car more stable and responsive. Number 9. Revving a cold engine. When your engine is cold, the oil inside is thicker and slower to circulate. That oil hasn't yet coated all the critical components like bearings, camshafts, and piston rings. If you immediately rev the engine hard after starting it, those parts experience increased friction before proper lubrication is established. Studies and mechanical data consistently show that a significant portion of engine wear happens during cold starts. High revs during this vulnerable period accelerate that wear. Instead of flooring it right away, let the engine idle briefly, about 30 seconds, and then drive gently. Light driving warms the engine faster and more safely than aggressive revving ever will. Number 8. Using drive on steep descents without downshifting. Riding the brakes downhill generates excessive heat and can warp rotors or glaze brake pads. Meanwhile, the transmission works harder to manage heat buildup. Automatic transmissions typically include lower gear modes, L, 2, or manual shift modes, for a reason. Downshift when descending steep hills to allow engine braking to assist. Number 7. Driving through deep water. Water and automatic transmissions do not mix. Most transmissions have vent tubes to equalize pressure. If submerged, water can enter the system and contaminate transmission fluid. Once water mixes with transmission fluid, it can destroy clutch materials and cause rapid failure. Even one deep water incident can result in a multi-thousand-dollar rebuild. Avoid driving through standing water unless absolutely necessary. Number 6. Skipping oil changes. Engine oil lubricates, cools, and cleans internal components. Over time, oil breaks down and accumulates contaminants. Modern vehicles may allow longer intervals, but ignoring oil changes leads to sludge buildup, worn camshafts, and in extreme cases, engine seizure. An oil change may cost $50 to $100. An engine replacement, thousands. Follow your manufacturer's recommended oil change intervals. Number 5. Ignoring transmission fluid maintenance. Some vehicles are marketed as having lifetime transmission fluid. In reality, transmission fluid degrades over time due to heat and friction. Degraded fluid loses its ability to lubricate and cool. Burnt smelling or dark fluid is a warning sign. Most automatic transmissions benefit from fluid replacement roughly every 40,000 to 60,000 miles, though always consult your owner's manual. Check and replace transmission fluid at recommended intervals. Number 4. Leaving the car in drive at long stoplights. When your vehicle is in drive while stopped, the torque converter continues to generate heat. In heavy traffic and hot weather, that heat can build quickly. Heat is one of the primary causes of automatic transmission failure. Transmission fluid begins breaking down rapidly at temperatures above 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius. In long traffic stops, consider shifting to neutral while keeping your foot on the brake to reduce heat buildup. Number 3. Overfilling engine oil. Adding extra oil just to be safe can actually create serious problems. When oil levels exceed the recommended mark, the crankshaft can churn the oil into foam. Foamy oil doesn't lubricate properly and can disrupt oil pressure. This aerated oil may lead to increased wear, damaged seals, and even oil leaks. Always check your dipstick carefully after adding oil. The goal isn't more. It's the correct level within the manufacturer's specified range. Number 2. Idling too long to warm up. Letting your car idle for 10 to 15 minutes on cold mornings might seem protective, but modern engines are designed to warm up more efficiently while being driven gently. Prolonged idling wastes fuel and can contribute to carbon buildup inside the engine. Instead of long warm-up sessions in park, start the engine, allow it to idle briefly, around 30 seconds, and then begin driving smoothly. Light driving brings the engine and transmission up to operating temperature faster and more effectively than extended idling. Number 1. Flooring it before the transmission warms up. Automatic transmissions rely on hydraulic fluid that thickens in cold weather. Sudden hard acceleration before fluid circulates properly increases stress on clutch packs and internal gears. Modern systems adjust shift points when cold, but they cannot compensate for aggressive driving during warm-up. Drive moderately for the first few miles until the transmission reaches operating temperature. Before you go, pick one of these mistakes you've been doing and fix it starting today. Your transmission and your lot will feel the difference fast. If you want more simple car tips that save you thousands, drop a comment with your car model and I'll cover it next. If you want to be smarter every day, like and subscribe.